Welcome to Daily Plunge. We're in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12, verses 1 through 12. Now, after going toe-to-toe with the Pharisees and having them pepper him with all kinds of questions, now there is this crowd, this myriad of people that is crushing in on him. And Jesus begins to speak. It says first to his disciples. And he says, beware of the Pharisees, because what they sow into people's spiritual lives is hypocrisy. Not a genuine faith, but a hypocritical faith, right? And he says, woe to you. And he's been talking about beware of the Pharisees, woe to the Pharisees. And he goes on to say, nothing that is concealed or hidden is going to stay that way, because it's going to get disclosed and made known. Now, you can think about that in terms of secret sins that are hidden. But really the way to hear this is that as the church is in hiding at the time of Luke, right, in many ways, that the gospel that many people think is hidden is going to be revealed. In fact, God is hidden in the cross, right? And that will be revealed as the moment of God's salvation. And he says, what's said in the dark, what's whispered, is going to be proclaimed, exposed in the daylight. And so he goes on to say, my friends. And Jesus' understanding of friends is very important. You think about the Gospel of John. these are his colleagues in the ministry in many ways. Don't fear the one who can kill the body. And how often are we intimidated by the forces of this world that try to silence us from preaching the gospel, from sharing the gospel? He says, that's not the true power. Instead, I warn you that the true power is the one who can toss you into hell even after your body has died and you're dead and gone. But he says, remember what the character of God is. The character of God is that, he cares about the sparrows that are worth just pennies. Not even they're worth a fraction of a penny, right? And he's got the hairs on your head numbered. And he says, you are worth more. And how much are you worth to God? Your worth is the blood of Christ. What's the value of the blood of Christ, right? It's priceless. It's eternal. That's how much worth you have to God. And so he goes on in verse 8, I'm willing, God's saying, I'm ready to go all in on you. Are you willing to go all in with me? Whoever confesses me before others, the Son of Man, who is going to be the judge, who is Jesus Christ, will also confess you before the angels, before the throne of God, he's saying. But whoever denies, repudiates the Son of Man, me, before others, well, the Son of Man, the judge, will deny him before the throne of God. What gets us into heaven is not our works. It is that Jesus Christ speaks up for us. And so he goes on, whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit, because the Spirit is the power of God's kingdom, exercising God's reign. And so when you speak against the Holy Spirit, you're speaking against God, and it is a blasphemy. But he goes on, don't worry about what you'll say, because the Holy Spirit empowers you at those very times that you feel powerless. And that, we will have an opportunity to witness, and the power of the Holy Spirit will be at work in us. Well, there's a lot there. Thanks, friends. Have a blessed day.